Hey Bob, do you love my new AFK fishing farm? You love it? No? Well, I agree it looks terrible, but I mean, it does the job. Yep. So, hello everyone and welcome. It's KeeperMC and we continue our survival on the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft, 2b2t.org. In the previous episode, I spent I don't know how many time to bring Bob back to our village, and well, still had a plan to start grinding the experience, do them trades, just to finally make a decent armor ourselves. And as you can see, for now I'm having 36 levels already. Well, I think maybe like 7 of them of those I got like in a casual way, but well, I have received a comment from one of my viewers asking if I have heard that there is like such a thing as kind of vanilla no hack AFK fishing farm. Well, honestly, no, I wasn't sure that it's even possible, but I decided to look up the internet and see what is that, let's say, internet can offer us. And it has appeared that actually one of those, I think, three designs I tried is actually working on 2B2T, because the other ones were either like uh, too advanced in a sense of 1.12. The mechanics was just not working. The other design was meant for this version, but it's not working on a server because yeah, the TPS and the lag just prevents you from catching the fish like the normal way. But this third design, which is also quite a compact, I would say, well, maybe not the best, but still, it's actually a rather good one. So you basically stand next to this whole thing, trying like I don't know, pointing at the trapdoor, not touching the string in between of those two hoppers, and then start like spamming the fishing rod, and eventually it still kind of pops on the water, but you are punching the note block, and as long as the fish is getting caught, you automatically catch it. And basically it means that you are not like cheating or like hacking, but at the same time you kinda allow yourself to do it AFK. So I can, I don't know, for example, use the software auto clicker or maybe just put something heavy on my mouse, and it will start farming the loot and also the experience. And of course, if you are having the mending items requiring the repairs, it seems to be a decent way to make it. It not always works as it should, because as long as the lag is increasing, sometimes you're just standing and kinda spamming it in this way and nothing like happens, right? But still, in most of the cases, it does the job, and as you can see, durability is not affected because the mending is like covering it. And yeah, well, I already removed all the trash I didn't want it to have, but would you look at that? I mean, we got decent amount of fish to be cooked and in that way transformed into experience. We also got lots of books, which would definitely help us to enchant the items. I just need to be sure to take the best of them and the rest probably to trash. As you can see, we also got the silk touch we are currently missing for our travels when we need to like collect them ender chests. So I mean, it's actually a decent technique, I would say. Of course, it might not be like the vanilla, let's say, way how to do them things, but it definitely saves some time. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll use it like a lot, but I tested it, I tried it, and it seems to be working really well. And of course, yeah, if you are wondering how can you construct such a thing, you can do the same way as I did, just Google the internet, or in case if you want to hear it from me and see how I am kind of assembling the whole thing, well, just leave it down in the comments and I'll consider doing it for you. But yeah, for now I think my task remains the same. I will continue collecting them resources, as I still need to do lots of trades, so that I can raise the levels. And then probably I will start my first attempt to do the great gear. Probably need to remove my boots again. So yeah. I always miss. Need to have more training probably. And probably up until the moment I'll have a lava down here, I need to also put some sort of a ladders, because otherwise it's just not cool putting the wooden logs or like the dirt each time I need to climb up. So yeah, probably I'll just go ahead and do it. And yeah, still collecting them crops. I think I'll have like one or even maybe two full inventories of things to be sold at the moment. So hopefully it will also give me a few levels. Because to my calculations, considering that we already have, not already, but we already had the second armor, I think in this ender chest, shulker box, yeah, this one. I think we won't be focusing on recreating like everything, but instead I will focus only on the helmet, pants and the boots at the moment. So it will save me not only some time but also some resources and levels. But yeah, let's just go ahead and maybe fire up them furnaces and start cooking the fish, because why not? And was it full stack? Yeah, it was. What about the coal? I think we will also need to plant some trees so that we can actually get some more. So yeah, now we are starting a huge process of preparations, let's say, for everything. But I hope that it will help us, well, sort of to prepare and to boost the regular progress on things. So as long as I will kinda know the secret for crafting the good gear, I will be more like free in the sense of doing them things, because I won't worry that much anymore, so I will just do whatever I would love to. Considering that yes, in case if I fail and lose everything, it's still safe. I will create some spare gear with no trouble. But of course, yeah, for now it requires us to run some tests and of course prepare everything first. So about them trees, I think I can maybe just go ahead and use those spruce wood saplings, but it could be that I don't have any of those, because probably they were all in my inventory. And of course, yeah, we know in which dimension this inventory went. So yeah, no spruce saplings. We'll need to get some. But okay, this will also do it. And yeah, once again, it might not be the best way, but that's the fastest. So I'll create myself a monster tree. Okay, and then I guess we can yeah, I'll also consider moving these monstrosities to somewhere else because it doesn't look cool to have it like in the middle of the village. Okay, so full stacks, and maybe we can actually swap them in this way. Okay. So yeah, and if you wonder why I'm not holding any mending items to repair them, well, that's not a focus area at the moment. For now, I'm just trying to get as much experience as I only can. So that's the main goal for now. And yeah, I guess let's just go ahead and see how many levels we will be able to get. So let's free up some space, which is a general problem. And then just go ahead and do it. Of course, not bad. So I think I raised like 2-3 levels, and also 1.5 stack precisely of them emeralds. And also, if you know, maybe you can type in comments what is the difference of using different materials for the beacon, because it shows that we can kind of use 4 types of materials. For now I'm using iron, and I'm not sure if there's like any difference, but I saw that people usually tend to build the beacons out of the most like expensive materials they have. So probably in our case it would be emeralds or diamonds. So maybe you can share it if you know. And then we can also try maybe to sell all of the paper we have, because we now have not only the librarian but also the cartographer. So let's see, and of course also the books. So yeah, we will have a few stacks. And let's see what is that Bob is capable to offer us. So you're not Bob, okay. But you still take paper, which is good. Okay, Bob, sorry, you'll not get any paper at the moment. Yeah, and we can also sell books. Actually, about selling books, we will need some of them for enchantment and crafting, so I think I'll sell only one portion, and maybe it's better to actually deposit them so that I won't accidentally sell them. Probably in this chest, as it's like a special chest. And also I think I need it to okay. Yep. Alright, 1.5 stacks, so we can maybe try to buy some potions of experience. Okay, so with those 2 bottles we already have it's 28, and we already have 41 level of experience. Since for now we do not need to restore any mending items, I think, or maybe just elytra, we can blast it all right away. Well, at last we got fully fully repaired elytra. Yeah, I don't know, probably those bottles of enchantment are not meant to actually kinda increase your levels, but more like repair items, because as you can see, repair is going really well, but the accumulation of experience for levels, well, not that actually, not that good actually, but that's okay. So well, we have 41 level. We can actually start do some basic I would say enchantments. And in that sense, I think first of all I will need to um, clarify which books do I have already. I mean the good ones, and then maybe actually pour some others to trash, because in case if the book is not clean, it has too much, probably it will also be too costly to upgrade. So I think if for example I have only 4 specific options to be applied to the armor pieces, then in case if the book is having something else, then I rather put it away, like throw it in the trash or something, because yeah, otherwise it might be just too expensive or like useless. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. So yeah, I decided to throw away some books, and I tried to follow the logic that in case if the book is having good enchantments but more than one unnecessarily, then I'm throwing it away, and instead trying to get either a clean book, either with again only one unnecessarily. So for example, in this case, efficiency flame, well, probably won't need it anyways. Uh, Actually, protection I can. Well, no, protection probably I will get protection 4 already, so it's either was it unbreaking I will need separately, and mending using the books. So probably protection 3 is also nothing. Well, this has mending, but again, then 2 enchantments are unnecessarily. Well, this is probably also not something. Just power, no. That's too big of a mess. Then sharpness and fire protection, not useful. Efficiency, not needed. Well, binding goes to trash. Blast protection, well, efficiency, sharpness, fire aspect. Well, something like that. Fire aspect punch, and then our like king book, right? Has lots of things on it, and I absolutely have no idea how to use it. Actually, I can maybe try to save it, and instead of like throwing it away, we can maybe put it on our bookshop in an item frame later on. So as you remember, we had this book and quill, and then the regular book. So instead of the regular book, we will put this one. Because why not? Let's just remember our failure. And then we have some books which I decided to leave. And now I think I'll just grab them all and we'll try to some sort of sort them. And for that we will need a new chest, I think. Or maybe even a double chest. Okay, so... Okay. So, I decided to try to separate them books visually in the chest. So these 6 cells would represent the books meant for them helmets. As you can see, Aqua Affinity, Depth Strider, Aqua Affinity again. Then the second would go for the chest plate. The third one down here would be the pants. And the next 6 cells would be for them boots. Later on maybe I'll start accumulating like specific for the, I don't know, elytras, pickaxes, swords and stuff like that, in case if I will decide to go with such a way of understanding myself what's happening. But for now we only have books for the helmet, well, some of them, and also for them boots. Other than that, we have some useful things like Silk Touch, Fire Aspect, Fortune, and Fortune again for them tools. And then these 6 books represent supportive like functions for them armor pieces. So in case if I'm crafting something and I'll getting, I don't know, maybe the ultimate helmet, but suddenly it gets protection 3 instead of 4, then maybe applying the protection 3 again will like increase it. Maybe, no idea, I will have to learn it like on practice. So well, at last we have twice as less books than we had previously, which is good. And we will also need to probably move them things for the enchanting itself as lapis, books, and stuff like that. So it's all right in here and available. Uh, well, I don't need leather, I need them books. And then of course I can also move the lapis, because for now that's the only. And yeah, I will try to get some books of Unbreaking 3, because as far as I know, that's not something that usually pops on them items. So it could be something that we will need to cast separately. But of course we'll see. It will be all dependent on them goods and things we will get. I think it's actually a good place for a crafting bench. So yeah, messy, but still we are starting to move forward with them plans and ideas and things. And then hopefully during the attempts to get the good, let's say, gear, I will also learn a bit more about how it all works, because for now it's just like random attempts and nothing else. And I think it could be actually it for now. I will continue doing them things off camera, including gathering probably some more crops, maybe also some spare fishing, trades, and then stuff like that. And of course, as long as I will decide to go for enchanting the items and creating them, of course, then I will kickstart a new episode. So once again, I thank you so much for being here with me, for watching. If you like what you're seeing, feel free to like and subscribe. And also, if you would love to, you can always follow me on Twitter and direct message me. Once again, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you back soon. Bye bye, everyone.